Okay, 16. And if you have any questions in particular, let me know, okay? Like after I do this one. So in this case, I want you to notice this. This one doesn't give you the sets with the specific elements that are in there, right? We don't have names of the students. We don't have that, right? We just have the number of elements in each of these sets. So that's a good distinction to make, right? If I give you the elements, it's different, right? Your Venn diagram is going to have a bunch of items in them. Here it's just the number of. So there's a class of 35. You're probably thinking that's my universal, right? You should be. And so 17 of those students said summer only. Summer only. And I want you to practice thinking, summer only. So that would be summer, not winter, right? That's what it's telling you there. It's 17. 11 students liked winter and summer. So that would be the number of students that are in set S and are in set W is 11. So that's the intersection, right? 5 did not like either season. These are the outliers. And the classic way of outliers is just take the union of the set, so everything that's in both sets, and just go not, right? So that is 5 for us, okay? So we've translated the words into set notation, okay? So that's kind of like a good skill to have, because sometimes they will give you one or the other. Most likely a word in word format, but not always. So determine the number of students that like winter only, show your work. Before I even get started, I'm going to start my Venn diagram here. Let me zoom out a little bit because I'd like to have the numbers there. So 2 sets. Universal is 35, summer, winter. And what do I know? So remember, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 regions, right? There's 4 regions that can be filled in when there's 2 Venn diagram, 2 sets. So I have S not W. Where would the 17 go? It would go in here, right? It's specifically just to this region. S and W, 11. And then the outliers is 5. Okay? And I'm going to use a red pen for anything I fill in afterwards. This is what the question gives me. Now I can do more. I know that 17 and 11 combined gives me 28, right? I added these two, right? So 17 and 11. I now know S, right? How many students are like summer? I know how many like only summer. I know how many like both. But now I can also say that 28 in general like summer. Okay, so some of you were asking me yesterday, do I need to use pi? Do I need to use the formula to fill in missing information? And the answer is no. What do all 4 regions, what should they add up to? They should add up to 35. So I will use this method 1 of solving my Venn diagram is going to be 35. I'm going to start subtracting. Okay. And what do we get for this one? I don't have the right. Is it? Let me check this here. So 30 minus 11 minus 17. So 2. 2 are left over. So that means that 2 go in this section right here. And what do we call the 2 here? What do we call that? What would we translate this in? Only W, right? Students that only like winter. So 11 and 12 would be 13. So you can actually fill in more. And so I can answer A. A is 2 students. two students only like winter. What would be the set notation? This would be winter, not summer. Okay, that's the correct set notation for that. But if you're a formulas person, I'm gonna make your day here, okay? Method 2, pi would be in this case S union W. You take everything that is in S, everything that is in W, and you subtract anything that is in both, like the intersection, the overlap. So this is the union. This would be 35 minus 5, okay? Because we don't want anything around here, so we are saying that there's 30 in here, essentially. N of S is 28. N of W, originally, guys, is unknown to me. I don't know what W is. So I'll just call this NW minus 11. I do know that the intersection is 11. Okay, if you want to go to your Venn diagram here, just call this N of summer and winter. It's this whole section right here. Okay, that's this. And so now basically you have one unknown, so you just clean it up and solve, right? 30, 28 and minus 11 would give me 17 plus N of W, and then subtract 17 from both sides, or bring the 17 over. It's up to you. That would be 13. That's not my answer just yet, is it? N of W is 13. So I can go up here, so watch where my pencil goes, right? I've now figured out that 13 is here, and how would I use the 13 and the 11 to figure out 2, right? You just go 13 minus 11 would give you the 2 here, because remember, everything in set W needs to add up to 13. So using the formula, right, it helped me to figure out what what this is, what W is, and then you subtract 11 from 13 to get the 2. Okay, so therefore, N of W not S would be 13 minus 11, which is 2, right? So 2 students to figure out that. So there's a long way, there's a short way. I don't need you to use the formula, but some of you like to use the formula, so the formula will also get you there. You might just have to do a little bit of extra work on your Venn diagram. Okay? Try to fill in as much as you can before you start using the formulas. Okay? So I'll box this in. Box this in. So this is A, all of this just for A. Now B, I'll do B here. Determine the number of students that like either winter or summer. It's asking for this, summer or winter. That's what it's asking for, summer or winter. So you've got a couple of options. You can just go 17, 11, and 2. If you do that, you get 30. Or you can go 35 minus 5, right? Take away the outliers, it leaves you with 30. So it's up to you how you want to do it. So you can go 17 plus 11 plus 2, that is 30. Or 35 minus 5, that is 30. It's up to you. Or you could go all of S and all of W but then you have to subtract the overlap because you're double counting. I won't go there. I'll just leave it at that for now. Okay, so 30 students are in either. That is your answer for that question. Okay. C, draw a Venn diagram. We already did. Explain what each region represents. Let's do that one though. Oh. I'll say this. Only summer, only winter. They like both. These ones like neither. Okay? So don't look too excited. Just calm down, okay, guys? What is all of these combined would be at least one, or they like either. They're in at least either of those camps. So that would be all of these combined, okay? It's going to get messy. I'm just warning you. At least one, or are in either one. Okay. Pause there.